Hello and welcome to another video from Microcasting St. Louis. Today is the day of the solar eclipse. It's going to be very exciting. It's around 9 o'clock this morning, and I'll make this video nice and quick. You could even call it lightning fast. And I'm just going to be going over the solar eclipse safety stuff again for those that didn't hear from my previous video. But also, I am going to be clarifying some things that I said, and there are a couple safety procedure things that I have changed up a little bit. Before we do get into this video, this is proudly sponsored by Floyd Glass and Window. Check them out in the link below. Let's get right into it. So the solar eclipse, we'll be having a total solar eclipse going across the entire United States. It's going to be very, very exciting for us all. It's an event that hasn't happened in about 500 years or so. So it's pretty nuts. Most people will probably see something like this in the path of totality. All people in the path of totality will actually be seeing this. Although most people in the St. Louis metropolitan area that are not within the thin line of the totality will probably see something more like this. Let's get into the path so you can see the path of totality. This looks probably very familiar to those that watched my previous solar eclipse video. But it's looking like the totality is stretching all the way from Oregon to South Carolina. So it's going to be pretty nuts. St. Louis, just within the path of totality. Totality is in St. Charles County, St. Louis County. And everywhere else will probably see around 80 to 90% covered up eclipse. So 90% eclipse. Getting into the timing, this is nationwide. In case you are not watching from St. Louis and are just generally curious from this, here are the timings. Salem, Oregon at around 10:18 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Mountain Daylight Time. Casper, Wyoming will be getting this at 11:45. Central Daylight Time. Lincoln, Nebraska will be getting this at 1:03 p.m. 1:17 p.m. is when St. Louis will be getting this. Nashville, Tennessee will be getting this at 1:28 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And South Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina will be getting this at 2:46 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Getting into safety, 1 and 3 are exactly the same. 2 has been changed, but let's just go over them all. So number 1, do not stare at the solar eclipse unless you have the glasses required, because you could quite literally be blinded for the rest of your life if you don't have the proper glasses. This is just something because the sun is just as dangerous even when partly covered up as it is when it is full on out. Number 2, make sure glasses are certified to be able to allow you to safely view the eclipse. And then number 3, there will be a time within the 100% solar eclipse that it is safe to take off the glasses and look directly at the eclipse. This is called totality. But if the sun shows for not even a second and your glasses are not on, you could suffer from severe eye damage. What will happen at totality? So this is what I wasn't exactly sure about last video. But this video I know quite a bit more about what will be happening at totality. So the first things you'll probably notice is that you will see the stars and even some dragonflies. It'll look like night. The sunset will be, it'll look like sunset when the sun is about 95% covered by the moon. You'll be able to see the moon's shadow enter very, very quickly as things do darken. It's going to look kind of scary, if you ask me. Then you will see, next thing you'll probably notice is that the sky will be a dark orange. You'll also be able to see during totality Jupiter, Mars, Mercury, and Venus. So this is going to be pretty nuts. Some of these planets, especially like Jupiter, will be pretty bright and obvious. You'll know Jupiter when you see it during this eclipse. The temperature will fall by 12 to 15 degrees within 30 seconds and then warm right back up again. So this is going to be very, very dramatic temperature swing. You're probably going to feel cold and you're going to feel warm. So yeah, that's all you're going to see, and this could boost precipitation chances as the air does condense, and could cause some more rain later today. Yes, solar eclipses actually do have a weather impact, believe it or not. Maybe not much of one, but they do have one. Thank you so much for watching. Check me out on social media at Microcasting on Facebook and Twitter. Thank you so much for watching. This is Microcasting St. Louis, signing out.